All right, and welcome back for another episode of Carnivore Trades. Today is Wednesday, October 13th, 2021. Earnings season kicking off here. Markets are modestly higher. Tech getting the biggest bounce. That is on the lower yield. Obviously, yields pulling back a little bit. Started to inch lower yesterday, but stayed inside of Friday's bar. Now actually getting more of a modest pullback here. And that is helping lift tech. This IGV actually has a good shot of moving up higher here in the final hour. This is a nice little consolidation pattern in the IGV. That one's definitely on the radar. Triple Q's up 0.7% right now, so doing well there. Tesla kind of flattish. Apple still negative here. Apple's been a bit of an underperformer here. Microsoft doing well. We have Google here that is up about 1%. So tech doing well, getting a nice bid with the lower yield. Also gold, gold futures up almost 2%, which is a very big move for gold. So obviously the lower yield having an impact there. Dollar index pulling back a little bit and backing off. That's a pretty solid reversal bar there on the dollar. So that may want to come back down and test this 93.50 area again. But you know, we'll see we'll see what happens in the future. It's still kind of early there. Some stocks that are moving. So we've got earnings. JP Morgan reported that stock is getting hit down 2.5%. So this one's probably, I mean, you're gonna have some nice support here around the 100. You actually have decent support right here at 160. If it gets through that, you'll have this 100 MA. And if it wants to go lower, maybe it gets back down to the 200 there in the near term. And then we have BlackRock. They reported as well. They are trading higher, up almost 4% on the day. So nice move for BlackRock. Schwab reported as well. They are trading lower, 1.3%. The other one, Delta Airlines, this one really got hit, down almost 6% today. So Delta getting whacked really hard. And we do have earnings tomorrow, Goldman, I believe, and Morgan Stanley. So we get more financials reporting tomorrow, so that will be on the radar. Now, this market has really just kind of been chopping around lately. You notice this choppy action. Yesterday we had a pretty tight range, and we've had some tighter range days here. Part of that is OPEX premium burning for Friday, and part of it is, well, we have earnings season on deck, and there's kind of just jockeying for position there, and market kind of waiting on this economic data that we've been getting out, and obviously the earnings numbers. So I think ultimately the market's kind of just backing and filling. I still think we have a good shot of getting up to about 443, 444 maybe in the near term. And then I think we do make it again. I still think we have to test that 200 MA. But if and when we get up to this area, we'll evaluate things and see what it looks like there. Volatility would probably take a hit down to the 16 or 17 handle there. So that's where I would probably start getting interested in volatility at this current stage of the game. Some other things making some moves. So copper possibly on breakout here. So I've had this channel here on copper futures for quite a while now. And copper's just been chopping in this range, but today finally getting a nice little boost. So you're piercing this trend line. We'll see what it does tomorrow. Often the first breakout, the first break of a trend line is usually the fake one. So just bear that in mind. But we'll watch for confirmation tomorrow, and if it holds up, then copper may be able to push higher here. Energy, kind of just pausing here. Crude just having a flattish day. Same thing. XLE, about what you'd expect there. XOP, OIH as well. Let's take a look at nat gas. So nat gas getting a little bit of a bid off the lows. Was a little oversold short term, but this does look like it wants to come back down and get that $5, maybe 475 handle a test. Another area that's been moving is uranium. So uranium surged back up. Now this was starting to look like a bearish pattern. You can see it a little bit better on the URA here. See this sharp move down, then sideways consolidation. URNM, same thing. You got it drawn in right there. That broke out, so that is a failed bearish pattern now. So we are going to get up to double top. Basically got to double top today on URNM. I still think this is good resistance though in the near term. CCJ, same thing, around 26 is going to be good resistance for now. But that is a nice power bar there on the uranium stock. So uranium definitely getting juiced here. You did have a failed kind of inside bar here, so that is bullish for this sector in the near term. So congrats to Uranium Bulls. Another stock running, the CrowdStrike. This one's getting a nice juice today, up almost 7%. I was considering picking this up on Monday. We had a beautiful inside bar here. I got a buy signal on Friday, and I just never, I just got a little gun shy. Obviously, I'm kicking myself on that because they had a pop yesterday and it's popping 7% today. So that would have been a real easy winner there. I'm kicking myself on that one, but yeah, congrats to CrowdStrike Bulls. Bitcoin also getting off the lows, pulled back a little bit yesterday and in the overnight, had a nice little flush out, but it's kind of just holding up and chopping in this range. Remember, this trend line is not exactly the most exact one we want to look at. In fact, I'll pull up TradingView for us. Let's take a look here. Right, so this is the trend line we're really watching on Bitcoin right now. And you can see we're still just hovering underneath that. And if we start consolidating underneath that, that can tell you that it wants to push through that and go higher. But if it fails and rolls over, you're probably headed back to 48. And, then you've got other support, 42, 40, et cetera, if that is in play. But anyways, just scanning through. I don't think there's too much else I had. Yeah, we'll just watch those bank earnings tomorrow. Earnings season, there's going to be a lot of chop. It's Wednesday, so we're seeing a lot of sloppy, choppy action in the markets as we're getting that premium drain. GameStop, another potential runner today. I know I talked about this one earlier in the week. I've been just watching this one and getting a nice little pop today, up 5.5% at one point. And this thing may have upside to 220, 225 there. So keep these meme stocks on your radar. AMC, nice little inside bar there on AMC, and Clove getting off the lows as well. So this one may want to run again also. So those are definitely on the radar there. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. You guys take care. I will talk to you tomorrow. And yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night.